Welcome to Corofy, your trusted partner on the journey to becoming a licensed real estate professional in New York. Today, we've crafted a special guide to help you navigate through the complexities of the real estate exam with ease and confidence. Before we dive into our top 25 real estate questions designed to sharpen your skills and boost your exam readiness, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more invaluable resources and updates. Now, let's embark on this educational journey together. Before we get started, let's talk about taking your study to the next level. With our real estate exam prep course, you're not just studying, you're preparing to succeed. Our course offers comprehensive materials, practice tests, and personalized feedback to ensure you're not just ready, but fully equipped to ace your New York State real estate exam. And for a limited time, here's a special offer to boost your exam prep. Use the following code for a 20% discount. Don't just aim to pass. Excel with confidence and start your real estate career strong. Here are the 25 real estate questions that will sharpen your knowledge and prepare you for success.
Question 1. In an agency relationship, the person identified as the client is usually the A. Principal, B. Subagent, C. Fiduciary, or D. Customer. The correct answer is A. Principal. In real estate, the principal is the main party, either buyer or seller, who hires the agent to represent their interests. Question 2. An agent who has the authority to represent the principal in all matters related to a specific business or activity is known as A. Specific agent, B. General agent, C. Unlimited agent, or D. Special agent. The correct answer is B. General agent. A general agent can handle a wide range of matters for the principal, unlike a special agent who is authorized for specific tasks. Question 3. In an exclusive right-to-sell contract, under what conditions is the listing broker entitled to a commission? A. Only when the broker sells the property. B. When the broker or the owner sells the property, but no one else. C. When anyone, including the broker, owner, or other brokers, sell the property. Or D. Only if the listing broker's firm sells the property. The correct answer is C. In an exclusive right-to-sell contract, the listing broker earns a commission regardless of who sells the property. Question 4. If the owner enters into an exclusive agency listing and thereafter sells the property through his own efforts, what happens? A. No commission is payable. B. Broker is entitled to full commission. C. Broker is entitled to 50% of his commission. Or D. Broker is entitled to be reimbursed for expenditures? The correct answer is A. No commission is payable. In an exclusive agency listing, the broker earns a commission only if they are the one who brings the buyer. Question 5. When a cooperating broker accepts an MLS offer of subagency, the cooperating broker becomes an agent of the A. Buyer broker, B. Broker's agent, C. Buyer, or D. Seller. The correct answer is D. Seller. Accepting an MLS offer of subagency means the cooperating broker is working on behalf of the seller's interests. Question 6. A broker can accept compensation from both buyer and seller under what condition? A. Only when there is a written listing from both. B. Only when the total amount is equal to the total commission. C. Under no circumstances. Or D. Only after disclosure and informed consent of both parties? The correct answer is D. Only after disclosure and informed consent of both parties. Transparency and consent are crucial for ethical practice. Question 7. Under what circumstances might a broker collect a commission from both buyer and seller? A. If both parties give informed consent. B. Under no circumstances. C. Only with approval from the state licensing authorities. Or D. If doing so does not violate company policy? The correct answer is A. If both parties give informed consent. It's all about ensuring that all parties are fully informed and agreeable to the terms. Question 8. Whose interests is a realtor legally obligated to protect and promote? A. Client, B. Industry, C. Licensee, or D. Public? The correct answer is A. Client. Realtors must prioritize their client's best interests above all others. Question 9. Buyers should be careful not to reveal the top price they're willing to pay to A. Buyer's agent, B. Principal broker, C. Seller's agent, or D. Associate broker. The correct answer is C. Seller's agent. The seller's agent's loyalty lies with the seller, and revealing your maximum price can compromise your negotiating position. Question 10. A seller has listed her home with a broker for $90,000, and the broker tells a prospective buyer to submit a low offer because the seller is desperate to sell. The buyer offers $85,000, and the seller accepts it. In this situation, A. The broker has violated his agency relationship with the seller. B. The broker was unethical, but the seller did get to sell the property. C. The broker acted properly to obtain a quick offer on the property. Or D. Any broker is authorized to encourage such bids for the property. The correct answer is A. The broker has violated his agency relationship with the seller. The broker's primary duty is to represent the seller's interests, not undermine them. Question 11. In a real estate transaction, fiduciary duties are owed to the A. Principal, B. Customer, C. Broker, or D. Agent. The correct answer is A. Principal. The principal is the central figure in an agency relationship, deserving of the agent's loyalty and fiduciary duty. Question 12. In a real estate transaction, both the seller's agent and the buyer's agent are legally required to put whose interest first? A. Their principals, B. Their brokers, C. The sellers, or D. The buyers. The correct answer is A. Their principals. Agents are obligated to prioritize the interests of the principal, ensuring a fair and dedicated representation. Question 13. When serving as a buyer's agent, according to the Civil Code sections dealing with agency, a licensee owes a fiduciary duty to A. The buyer, B. The seller, C. The broker, or D. The buyer and seller. The correct answer is A. To the buyer. A buyer's agent must act in the best interest of the buyer, upholding their fiduciary duty. Question 14. The obligation of protecting any deposits entrusted to an agent is an example of the fiduciary duty of A. Accounting, B. Competence, C. Obedience, or D. Disclosure. The correct answer is A. Accounting. Agents are responsible for the accurate handling and reporting of all funds placed in their trust. Question 15. A real estate agent who is placed in a position of trust, loyalty, and confidence is A. Fiduciary, B. Dual agent, C. Principal, or D. Independent contractor. The correct answer is A. Fiduciary. This term describes the high level of trust and duty bestowed upon an agent by their principal. Question 16. To be legally entitled to a commission related to a real estate transaction, the agent must be all of the following except A. Under contract to either the buyer or seller, B. Authorized to be involved in the marketing effort, C. The procuring cause of the transaction, or D. Licensed. The correct answer is A. Under contract to either the buyer or seller. Legal entitlement to a commission does not require the agent to be under contract with the parties. Other factors, such as being the procuring cause and licensed, are more critical. Question 17. When is a broker relieved of the obligation to present an offer to purchase real property to the principal? A. When the offer is patently frivolous or the broker is acting on written instructions of the principal. B. A broker is never relieved of the obligation to present an offer. C. When the offer contains more than 3 contingency clauses, or D. When the offer is for the purchase of non-residential property. The correct answer is A. When the offer is patently frivolous or the broker is acting on written instructions of the principal. Brokers must present all serious offers unless specifically instructed otherwise by their client. Question 18. A prospective buyer would be entitled to damages from a real estate broker in the event the broker A. Acts in excess of the authority given the broker by the seller. B. Makes misrepresentation based on information received from the employing seller. C. Executes a contract in the name of the seller after being properly authorized by a power of attorney. Or D. Turns the buyer deposit over to the seller and thereafter the contract fails without the agent's fault. The correct answer is A. Acts in excess of the authority given the broker by the seller. Brokers must adhere strictly to the authority granted by their clients to avoid legal and financial repercussions. Question 19. If a broker is an agent of the seller, he owes to the buyer A. A duty of fair and honest dealing. B. Only a duty to disclose any items which relate directly to the sales price. C. Only the duty to answer questions honestly. Or D. The same fiduciary obligations. The correct answer is A. A duty of fair and honest dealing. Even when representing the seller, a broker must maintain honesty and fairness in dealings with buyers. Question 20. An agency relationship is not between A. Selling agent and a subagent, B. Seller and a buyer of real property, C. Listing agent and a cooperating agent participating in marketing a listed property, or D. Seller of property and the broker under a listing. The correct answer is B. Seller and a buyer of real property. The agency relationship exists between an agent and their client, not directly between the seller and buyer. Question 21. An agency relationship is determined by A. The source of compensation, B. How well the parties know each other, C. Agreement between the principal and the agent, or D. First substantive contract. The correct answer is C. Agreement between the principal and the agent. The foundation of an agency relationship is the agreement, whether expressed or implied, where the principal authorizes the agent to act on their behalf. Question 22. Which is an example of ostensible agency? A. The principal showed by actions that the agent's actions were accepted. B. A broker was able to sell any or all of an owner's properties. C. A broker was able to sell only one of an owner's properties. Or D. A selling broker acting as a sub-agent of a listing broker? The correct answer is A. The principal showed by actions that the agent's actions were accepted. Ostensible agency is established through the principal's behavior that suggests an agent has authority, even in the absence of a formal agreement. Question 23. In which of the following ways could an agency relationship not be created? A. Voluntary offer by the agent, B. Written contract, C. Oral contract, or D. Implied contract. The correct answer is A. Voluntary offer by the agent. An agency relationship requires mutual consent, not just an offer from one party. Question 24. With buyer brokerage, the buyer agent may not A. Help in negotiating a price, B. Owe complete loyalty to the buyer client, C. Perform a market analysis for the buyer client, or D. Negotiate for the sellers without giving up his role as a fiduciary. The correct answer is D. Negotiate for the sellers without giving up his role as a fiduciary. A buyer's agent must maintain loyalty to the buyer and cannot serve the seller's interests in negotiations. Question 25. A transaction broker is not known as AIN, A. Non-agent, B. Facilitator, C. Intermediary, or D. Fiduciary. The correct answer is D. Fiduciary. A transaction broker provides services to both parties without forming a fiduciary relationship, focusing instead on facilitating the transaction impartially.
Thank you for joining us for this educational session. Before we wrap up, let's consider how you can elevate your exam preparation even further. With our real estate exam prep course, your study becomes a pathway to success. And now, for a limited time, we're making this journey more accessible for you. Use the following code at checkout to receive a 20% discount on our exam prep course. This is your chance not just to pass, but to excel with confidence and begin your real estate career on solid ground. Don't forget to share this video with friends who are also on their journey to becoming real estate professionals. Subscribe to our channel for more practice tests and resources to ensure your success. We're committed to helping you pass your real estate exam with flying colors. See you in the next video.